Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm 𝐁𝐮𝐬𝐬. Today I thought I'll just have a very quick and candid conversation here with you guys for commercial real estate and all the activities that I see happening here in Dubai. Now, why I'm very convinced with commercial real estate here, because I see a lot of focus going on residential. At the same time, there is a surge of supply for commercial offices here in Dubai. And as a business owner myself, who've been doing business in Dubai for the last 6 years, I have immigration management, legal, real estate consultancy, so many other things that I do here. And in all that, I realized that as a business owner myself, there are certain pain points with the key business districts. Because remember, the key business districts are always going to be there because these areas are already matured, like Business Bay, DIFC, JLT. But I operate in Business Bay, and today I'm going to specifically discuss Business Bay as an example for you. Now, for me as an investor perspective, as well as the person who's tenanted a lot of business offices, I can tell you firsthand that what are some of the key things that we should be looking at when we are making those investments, how are we going to target the returns, and what are the key factors and compelling factors for any investment here in Dubai in the commercial sector. The first thing that we need to focus on is the location itself. Now, let's say, for example, Business Bay is a location. Now, I'm not entering the budget, I'm not entering your this thing, which is again, as per your requirement, we tailor-made the solution and we prepare an investment strategy, which is separate. But right now, my focus is just on discussing some realistic examples with you. So, for example, Business Bay is a location we all know there is downtown, which is again a very business-friendly location, especially with Boulevard Plazas and all those grade A offices there around Burj Khalifa. Burj Khalifa itself being a mix of commercial and residential. Come to Business Bay, around that Business Bay is very fragmented with individual developers came into play. There is residential, it's a mixed community, and you can go check out my vlog on that where I take you around Business Bay. But today, let's say the main problem right now with Business Bay, and I don't know why not many people discuss this, but is the traffic. With the growing population and with the surge of population that we anticipate in the coming years, what we want to be careful with is that if we are investing in Business Bay, which is by the way very good for grade A offices, very good for ROIs with capital reservation, all that, it's very good. But my key factor would be the exact land plot where it is coming. Now, why I say that? If it's on 𝐜𝐴 Road, then it's an in and outs are very easy. If there are grade A offices that are being made like HQ by Rove by Earth developers, then there are two entries to that, which is private and being constructed by the developers themselves. Now, the second thing I would want to focus is on the lifestyle and the amenities. See, post-COVID, in offices, what has happened is that a lot of companies have faced the problem of bringing the employees back to work. Why? Because the employees got very comfort zone in their home environment. Although a lot of people faced a lot of problems, but this work-life balance thing became a big thing post-COVID. So what we need to look into in office spaces, that how friendly is the office with amenities for employees to come back to work, and also how friendly in terms of investment point of view. If you are going to give it to a tenant is running a small business, say he's a startup owner or he's a tech guy, just a startup person who started his tech company, or he is somebody who's doing into e-commerce, drop shipping, crypto investments, he's just that kind of a person, then an office which caters to that person's need as well. And so for that, maybe they want something to be already furnished, something to be modern, so to be chic, to be fitting that category. So once the location and once the lifestyle clauses fitting in, because right now, honestly, there is nothing in Business Bay or Dubai wide wherein you are getting the grade A offices and you are getting the amenities as well. So I do see some projects which are doing really well with amenities. Let's say, for example, headquarters by Rove, the same Earth developers. I'm really convinced with the project because 28% of the entire building will be amenities. So that's a big amount of amenities they're already giving for office space in commercial sector, which is like never seen before. This is much like future, because there is gonna be valet, there is gonna be service lift, there are gonna be 21 elevators, which is the biggest pain point of Business Bay or any commercial tower if you go here in Dubai. Now even if, for example, you go to Grade A offices, you have to wait for the lift. Right now the situation is such. But in case where there are 21 elevators, things are always going to be flowing and moving. And this is one of the key things I think you should always check in commercial investments, is the inside traffic as well. How many podium levels of parking, because you need to know that if where your visitors are going to come. Like for example, there are towers in Business Bay who still don't have guest parking at all. So that's kind of embarrassing for people to call their visitors, their clients, everybody coming there. When it comes to offices, I really want to discuss Grade A, and I really want to discuss the other comparison, Grade B, Grade C, Grade D offices. Now we're not gonna get into every category, but for me as an investor, the way you want to make money, and if you want around 12 to 15% of net ROI, then Grade A offices in the already developed hubs, not the upcoming ones, but the ones which are already developed, have metro connectivity, have road connectivities, have people living, already are world famous for being business hubs, and the name suggests, like Business Bay itself, everybody knows it's a business district. These are Grade A offices in these locations are gonna be something which people are going to have a lot of demand for, but there is always going to be shortage. Now look at Opus Tower, for example, or look at the 𝐬𝐤𝐧𝐞 Tower, 𝐬𝐤𝐧𝐽 developing the Marasi Bay itself, for example. Why is it doing so? Because the entire Marasi Bay is being developed into a luxury sector. And with these luxury sectors, and with this office spaces coming in, like Inara by 𝐬𝐤𝐧𝐞 or Lumina by 𝐬𝐤𝐧𝐞, Lumina Alta by 𝐬𝐤𝐧𝐞, I mean, these are the Grade A offices you want to look into. Even though these are high, these are like right now, so many people are not able to see it. But once you have crossed that residential investment things and you're entering the commercial, or you're straight away entering the commercial, and you understand that what kind of tenants you're going to target. It's going to be corporation companies, marketing companies, companies like Google looking for friendly offices, tech companies. All these companies require such Grade A services, Grade A offices, because for them time is money. Right now, see, everything that is happening like events, etc. All office events, we look into hotel spaces. Why? Because we don't have anything that caters to this need. Now if we have a building in which we have communal services, in which we have those halls where we can organize events, we have event planners, all this adds to your capital appreciation, to your rental yields. All this, all these are just factors that will be taken care of by the developer themselves, but also at the same time the tenants are going to value this, and you're going to be paid for this. So this is my understanding of how commercial sector, especially in the Grade A offices, is going to move forward with, and what is the future going to be like. So yeah, I wanted to discuss this with you. I have many other points to discuss when it comes to investments in commercial, because myself, I really like commercial. So once you factor in all these factors from a practical perspective, you will understand that where you are going to make money right now, especially when the government's vision is to increase the businesses more than 50%. So for example, if there are about 258k mainland licenses operating in UAE, there will be in Dubai, there will be double by 2030, and we are already working towards it. We can foresee it. We see businesses coming from across the globe, because when people are moving, they obviously tend to do business, they tend to buy businesses. We help you in that as well. I understand businesses from the perspective of doing due diligence, and from A to Z we help the clients, and that's how also we gain insights into different kind of industries, what kind of clients would need what kind of industries, especially when it comes to commercial spaces, whether it's retail, warehouse, industry, or what kind of industry they are dealing with, and because of that, where exactly they should be placed. So for all the businesses now, like our service industry or like other e-commerce and tech companies, all kind of marketing company, creative companies, they're all wanting to move to spaces which are friendly, which are fully fitted, and have all the services for which they are paying for. Because right now there is nothing like that, but there is a growing demand, and it will always grow. If you see the major global cities of the world, like just like Dubai, because of being tax haven, because of so many other reasons, right? People are moving here because of security, and everybody talks about that. Like, I don't want to revisit those things, but because of so many, if you compare Dubai with those cities, you will see the commercial real estate really needs a lot of push, and that's why commercial off plan is a good way to make money. There are so many grade A offices coming in 50-50 payment plan also, and which can you can mortgage at the time of handover. So there are plenty of options. You just need to know what works for you. Also make smart choices, do your research, do your due diligence on the area, location, unit, everything, because that's how, from my perspective, is people make money. Thank you for watching today's video. If you have any comments, do share it in the comment section. Share this video with someone you think could use this information, and like, subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.